Hey, what's up everyone? Feeper here with another video for you. In this video, I'm going to be going over the new Onsal Hakair PvP mode. It's the new 72-man PvP match that was added as of patch 5.15, which as of the recording of this video came out yesterday. Now before we get started, if you guys like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helped me out. And with that, we'll get into it. So there's not a whole lot to go over here, so this one will be pretty quick, but basically this is a new 72-man PvP mode, which has 3 teams of 24, so the Maelstrom versus the Twin Adder versus whatever the other one is. Whatever the Gridania Free Company is, or Grand Company is. So yeah, so you represent one of the 3, and then the first team to get to, I think, 2,000 points, or have the most points by the time limit ending, wins the match. Now the rules are pretty similar to the Seal Rock Seas rules, which I'll go over briefly at the end of the video. But basically, the whole point of this game mode is to capture these ovus. So after a certain amount of time, these ovus will spawn on the map. You'll see them as either a triangle, like a rhombus, or a pentagon. And once they fully light up, you can then go over and right-click on them. And after about 5 seconds or so, they will be claimed by your Grand Company, and then once they're claimed, they're yours forever. They can't be taken back. They'll despawn eventually, and they just keep recycling and recycling and recycling. So I like this a lot more than Seal Rock because you don't have to defend the point, so it doesn't. You're not just like sitting and camping a point. You actually have a reason to go out and fight people. So that's a lot of fun. And over here we see the states. So this is what it looks like when it's inactive. You just see this little mark on the ground here. And then when it's activating, you can see there's the triangle outline. And then you can see it filling up. This starts here and it'll go around. And once the whole thing is lit up and filled in with blue, that's when it's active. And then you can just right click on it and claim it. So here you can see it's active. And then once it's claimed, see this one was claimed by the Maelstrom. You'll see the flags and everything, and then it's yours, and you can just go and kill other people and try and get other ones. Now, there are 3 different ranks of ovus, which I believe that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure, but there's 3 different ranks. There's B, A, and S. So B gives the lowest points, A gives more, then S gives the most. Now, the longer the game goes, the more A and S ranks you'll see, to a point where I believe at the end you only see S ranks. But also, B ranks take a shorter amount of time to activate than A, and then A is shorter than S. So, say 1 S rank spawns and 2 A ranks spawn. Yeah, the S rank will give you more per tick than the A ranks, but if you capture both the A ranks, I believe you'll end up with more points per tick than the S, and you'll get them sooner because they activate sooner. So things like that are important to keep in mind. But the B ranks look like this blue triangle. A ranks have the red diamond or rhombus, whatever you want to call it, and then the S ranks are the pentagons. Now, as the battle progresses, the number of ovus that can be simultaneously active will decrease. So it forces you to fight in one area more and more and more, instead of just running around and trying to cap them, which is good. And then by defeating enemy players, you can increase your tactical rating, while at the same time decreasing that of your opponents. And then this is just the duty that has been changed. So that's pretty much it for the new game mode. It's pretty straightforward, but I just wanted to give a new little overview of what to do. And then just going over to Seal Rock real quick. Standard PvP things apply. You have party chat, but cross alliance chat and link shells and all that stuff are not available. You can mount. Return puts you back to your base. Items cannot be used. Yada yada. So this we don't need to go over because we already went over it. Adrenaline rushes. You get your battle high faster. These are the battle high effects in case you need to know. The more rating you get, i.e. killing people without dying, then you start to get these effects, with 5 being the highest, increasing your damage dealt by 50%, 1 being the lowest, increasing it by 10. This gauge right here shows you your battle high rating, and then these are the markers so you can see what the other team, who's on a 2 as opposed to a 4, etc., etc. And then here are the damage modifiers. So, looks like, so basically all the melees get increased damage dealt and less damage taken. Everything else stays the same. This is so that they can actually get in there and do things and not just immediately die because they're melee, which honestly still happens a lot of the time if you're not coordinated. But that's basically a quick overview of the new game mode. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't tried it yet, I definitely recommend giving it a shot. It's definitely, like I said before, it's a lot better. It's a lot more offensive, and there's people are fighting a lot more because of the way the match is structured promotes you to actually fight as opposed to just cap a point and camp it. And also you get a pretty sick mount if you win 100 games. So get on that grind like me and love yourself. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all who stuck to the end to watch. Again, if you like this kind of content, please leave a like and subscribe. Really help me out. And if you want to see me play any Final Fantasy or other games live, you can watch me over at twitch.tv/FFXIV. Once Monster Hunter Iceborne comes out in less than a month now, 29 days, 28 days, something like that. We're going to have a lot of content for that as well as Final Fantasy. We just got to Phase 2 in Alex Ultimate, which is really exciting. I put that clear video up earlier this week. So as of the recording of this video, we're rating it tomorrow. So we'll be hopefully progressing Phase 2 and not just killing ourselves liquid or in rage. But you never know what'll happen. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.